Now, let's get down to brass tacks here. Now, this is all the stuff that I could pretty much show on the camera without moving my camera or not. But I do have a couple of more things, but these are just some of the things I just want to show you for right now. As you probably guessed, this is my binder, Pokemon. I made that back when I was 8. Pretty cool. I love it. Still the same way. Because back in the day, being a Pokemon, this was pretty much your Pokédex right here. And people would decorate with all stuff. You see, I actually wrote that. I cut off some copy cards I had and pasted them onto this on a piece of paper and put it in the little holder here. And I like to show that off once in a while to my friends. And now here are some books that I have here. This was a couple of these I actually bought. Most of these books I bought at Pokemon shops, stores, tournaments. I can't remember specifically which store, but I can assure you they were at some stores. Now right here we have a Pokemon Pop Quiz book, and then we have a Pokemon Gotta Catch 'em All activity book. I did finish this. I think, I don't know how many people, but it goes by numbers. You have Pokemon Novice, Trainer, Assistant, Gym Leader, Pokemon Master. Pokemon Master, you have to get pretty much it goes all the way up to 200, but I had like a 193, so basically I was a Master. That was back, when was this made? Yeah, 2000. So I was pretty much at the height of my point here. Then this was a little activity, a couple puzzles, nothing really too exciting. And then I like these ones because these are actually books that tell you how to become a master. They don't make these anymore with this type of style. Like right here they have, this one was Pokemon Made Simple, the trading card game. Very cool. Bought that on the first day it came out. It came out originally by Wizards of the Coast. Now that was the main sponsor of Pokemon. Correct me if I'm wrong. Back in the day. I don't know who does it now. Then we have How to Become a Pokemon Master. Then we have Pokemon Fever, another book. And believe me, if you read these books here, you will become a pretty much better Pokemon Master. Let me show you, I've learned a lot. There's a lot of secrets in here that I suggest you figure out. So if you can find these books on eBay, Amazon, whatever, buy them. I got these for, they were $6 when they first came out. Oh, this one was $7. And then we have, I like these ones. These are the official Pokemon handbooks of the Kanto and Johto regions. This one, I like this. This one's holofoil. I like that one a lot. Then we have Johto here. These are in perfect condition. One or two pages might be bent a little, but these pretty much like 9 out of 10. These are really fun. I like because, you can probably tell it's pretty much a book Pokédex. It's really, really helpful and fun when you're bored to read. This one's the same thing, except it's just not as fancy, but it's still nice. Then we have another one. I think I ordered this one in the mail, I think. But this was at GameBooks.com. I don't know if they even have that website anymore. But it's Pokemon Training Card Game Player's Guide. This teaches you everything about the rules, my time, which cards are rare. Very, very helpful. And another one over here, I'll go in the back. This one was nice. This tells you what your cards are worth. This is the Pokemon Unofficial Card Collector's Guide. This came out in, I don't see a date on this. Well, it says Wizard, so it has to be 2000. But here it shows you a list of all the Pokemon. If you can flip to a page, it tells you the Pokemon listings. It says first edition, second edition, what they're worth. This is very, very helpful. And let me show you, back in 1999, the maximum a card would cost would be $60. Now back in 1999, that was probably the equivalent to do inflation to about maybe $110. So when you bought a Pokemon card, you really committed to that card. It was something special. And last but not least, my old Game Boy games of Pokemon. I have not seen anyone in my town that still plays these. Even today, when I'm walking through Walmart playing these on my Game Boy, no one knew that these even existed. Now, let me share. I do have the silver and blue, but I lent them to a friend of mine like 2 days ago, and he should be giving them. I told him he can give them back when he's done with them. So let me show you. I have all 6 of them, and these are fun. I don't want to. To me, these are funner than the newer ones on DS because there's a certain charm to 8-bit graphics. I know what you old school guys, you know what I'm talking about. And don't get me wrong, I have a copy of Hard Gold for my DS. And the only reason I got that, because like I said, there's no new Pokemon. You can transfer them, but I don't do that. And you can collect the original and all that. So I like it, so that's why I have them. But these are really expensive. They'll be, excuse me, like I said, it's late tonight. Now the red and yellow, you can probably tell they're a little scratched up. These I actually bought when they first came out. I lost the other ones. Now these ones I actually bought at that card store I told you about. These cost me each $30 each for a Game Boy game. They're kind of expensive depending on where you live, but if you want to, I suggest check them out. They're really fun to play, and I'm pretty sure they will bring back nostalgic moments for old school gamers like as myself. Oh, let's see, is there anything else I can say on camera? Got a couple posters, you can't see it right there. I do have a Pikachu doll collection, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to move it, so I'll just grab one here real quick and just show you. This is nice, I like this. This one is, you squeeze a hand and the ears move and the cheeks light up. This one's really cute. This one, it was like the first one I ever got. It's a Pikachu backpack. It's really adorable. Look at his big eyes just looking at you. It's really cute. Got the straps and has a little zipper. I wore this to school. I'm not gonna lie, and everyone was jealous. All the Pokemon people were. Yeah, and I still have them. You know, it's just a memento. You know, something I could probably pass down to generation after generation, basically. So now it's time that I wrap this up. I kept this is probably going to be part 3, so I don't want to keep it too long. I do have a couple of VHS tapes, but nothing over the top. I think like I had the first 30 episodes, but I'm just waiting for them to get them on DVD so I can buy them on seasons. I know they have them, but they're just not selling them in my town for some reason. I don't know why. So final words of wisdom here. If you're new to Pokemon, or if you're old school like me, just remember that Pokemon isn't just a game, it's a way of life. Now, you know I'm probably sounding weird like that, but let me assure you, if you're growing up in the 90s like I was, when right before it hit the new millennium, things were crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I can't tell you all the stories. Man, I might do another video about that. But let me assure you, there were some crazy times. I mean, when you're a kid, you know, about to go through puberty, and then before the new millennium was going to start and Pokemon was out, it was crazy. It was madness. I know some people out there know what I'm talking about if they grew up where I was. So maybe that'll be for another time, but just remember, just because you have a strong card that does 140 damage doesn't mean you're a Pokemon master. That's something you have to earn with skill, strategy. I spent hours and hours when I was a kid learning this. I played the games, like I said, I read the books, I looked at my cards, I figured out all the weaknesses. It was fun. And so I just want everyone to know that if you're going to be a Pokemon trainer, it's going to take you a while. For the first time in about, I think, 7 years, I actually gave someone a starter booster pack of Pokemon so they can start their journey. That was like a nostalgic moment because my friend who was 13 at the time gave me my first starter pack when I was 10. No, 8. Yeah, forgive me. 8. And it was kind of a nostalgic moment, taking me back to those days. So, if you're going to get into Pokemon, just remember that Pokemon is something you really need to cherish here. And don't brag because you have a card that does 140 damage, because like I said, if you were growing up in the 90s, that didn't mean jack. You needed skill and determination to pull that off. Well, that's it for now. I don't want to keep you too busy from your normal lives. Probably getting tired of me talking, so I'll quit this for now. If you have any questions or any requests, blah-de-blah-de-blah, of times in the 90s, another trading card game, whatever, anime, whatever, I might do it if I know about it, but just remember, if you're getting into Pokemon, cherish it, respect it, collect the old cards. They're much funner than the newer ones. Need more strategy. It'll take longer. This is AU49er signing out. Peace to all you Pokemon fans out there.